Yeah, I'm very pleased with the day's work. I guess I can make it pinpointed down to three things. You know, mentally I was in a good place. I kept very level-headed and focused and good patience out there, which were a few of the things I set up before the week to try and keep, and that's going to remain the same for the remainder of the week, and that's going to be one of the hardest things really to just keep on going even if things aren't going your way. Today obviously it did for most of the day, so that makes it a bit easier, but that's really one of the things I need to try and keep in mind for the rest of the week, and this is one day out of four, and we've got to keep at it if we want to be there on Sunday afternoon. Ball striking wise, I had some really quality shots out there, so that set up a lot of birdie chances. I was inside 5 feet I think for the first 3 holes, and started off with 2 birdies and missed the shortest one-on-one from 3.5 feet down the hill and almost left it short because I had a few putts on that putting green before I went out, and that one was lightning down towards the hole, so I thought it was going to be really slick and barely got there from 3.5 feet, so it kind of throws you off at times. But like I said, I followed up with 2 good birdies on 2 and 3. Unforced error, second shot on 6 led to bogey. Then I was way off to the right with my drive on 7, but I managed to hit a lovely pitching wedge to about 6 feet and make birdie on 7, and 8 I was in the hay and back and forth a little bit. So you're gonna have a couple of bad holes out there, but all in all I played solid and gave myself some nice birdie chances coming in, and just rolled a couple of beauties in from 14 and onwards. So yeah, pleased with the striking, with the putting, and the way I played around.
Anything out there surprise you at all with the way the course was playing, the way it's set up?
No, I was expecting it to be a little bit more gentle today, and we got perfect conditions, just a light breeze, and you know, there were a few of the par 3s that were playing shorter, and yeah, I expected it to be a little bit easier today, and then just like tighten that as we go along, and they, you know, use the accumulators, plays as hard as they want to, especially if you get a bit of wind and start tucking those pins away and play it longer, then that could be a real monster. So I think it's fairly expected, and then we're going to see it more and more as the week goes on.
Henrik, did you find that any of the greens differed in speed as you went along the ride around?
Well, I mean, the putting green all week, the one down here has been burnt. I mean, that was like a cricket pitch when we came here on Sunday, and that one was definitely quicker than the greens on the course early doors, and there's a few of them that are struggling a little bit. 1 and 4 I think in particular are a little iffy, and some other ones are quite good, so it's you're gonna get a little bit of a difference sometimes, and but then again you got so many putts that are different anyway, so you can't really read much into the previous one when you're hitting the next one, so you just got to treat one on their own and go with the feeling. And yeah, my feel and touch was really good today, and made some great long putts, and made a couple of, you know, 15-20 footers for birdie, and holed out nicely, so it was a good day on the greens for me.
What was your feeling about the crowds out there today?
Well, it's such a big property, so it's you know, on that golf course as well, the crowds are going to be further away, and a lot of them are going to be up in grandstands, but it was good crowds out there. It's just you're never going to get kind of the feeling of it being packed on every hole, I think. So it's a course where you have to watch from a bit of a distance. I think pair of binoculars is not a bad thing when you're coming here to watch.
How's your caddy holding up?
Guys, we're going to be taking him to the press conference.
All right. Yeah, he's doing okay, despite he potentially broke his wrist yesterday there on a fall on 16, and yeah, it was not good for the threesome that teed off at 1 o'clock. The Gallagher's man went down and couldn't caddy today, and my guy is in a cast, so it's yeah, it's dangerous out there. That's all I can say.